Drew, you went through the freshman experience last year. You have a large freshman class coming in to help you this year. What have you told those guys about your experiences and what to expect in the ACC?
Yeah, we had a really talented group of guys come in and a big group of guys come in, and we really have a lot of those guys that we're expecting to play big parts for us this year. And just kind of one thing I've been trying to instill onto those guys is you have to know that you belong and know that you can dominate in the ACC. I think it's one of those things that's confidence is key. And obviously, these first couple weeks are huge, and some of those guys building up confidence and getting ready to compete for ACC play.
On a personal level, how did you change coming into this year, maybe compared to how you approached your freshman season?
Yeah, kind of along those same lines. Like obviously, when you're coming in your freshman year, you don't really know what to expect. It's completely different. It's the same baseball game, but it's a very different style than you're used to. You're playing against 22, 23-year-olds every weekend, and but I think it's just one of those things. Having a year under my belt now, I feel more experienced. I feel like I kind of can know what to expect going into it a lot better, and I'm excited to get it rolling.
Do you expect opposing pitchers maybe to pitch around you this year, knowing what you did your last year? Do you have to be careful about what you're swinging at?
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, the back half of last year, I feel like I was kind of running that problem. I was here and there, picking my times of when I was getting pitched to and when I wasn't. So I don't really think that's anything new, but it definitely will be a factor. But I plan to go up there and be ready to hit every at bat. And if they don't want to pitch to me, then I'll take my walks.
Coach said he doesn't want you to feel like you got the weight of the team on your back, but also said that you kind of thrive in the bright lights and the spotlight. What do you expect from yourself just in your slot on this team this year, your role?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about winning baseball games, and we've set a goal to go to Omaha, and that's what I expect for me and for the rest of our team. And I think if I do my part and just other guys do their parts, then that's where we'll be at.
You've always hit at the top of the order. You got a couple other guys could probably fill that role like Kyle or Parker or something like that. Are you more comfortable in hitting first, hitting second, that type of thing, third?
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me much. I think statistically, I actually think I'm usually a little better at a leadoff spot. I actually think I'm a little more comfortable when I hit second, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If I like having guys on base and driving them in, but at the same time, when you hit leadoff, you usually get a few more pitches to work with, so it kind of balances out.
Drew, could you talk about when you see the team improve the most during the time that you guys been practicing?
Yeah, like I said, we have a younger group this year, a much younger group than last year. I think our starting lineup last year was 7 out of 9 grad transfers, and this year it's going to be maybe 1, and all freshmen, sophomores, and 2 juniors. So we're going to be a young team, so it's kind of just getting experience, getting used to what we're doing, and these guys are really, really talented, and we can run, we can throw, we can hit. To me, it's just overall a much more talented team, and that's what's so exciting about it. The ceiling's so much higher, but also the floor is currently lower because they're younger and not as experienced.
And I know it's no secret that you guys got a lot of freshmen that came in. What is some of the, advice that you've given them now that you're in your sophomore year? What is some of the advice that you've given them that you learned from your freshman year?
Yeah, I think, again, just one of those things is go out there and expect to dominate. Just because you're a freshman and you're playing against guys that are older, it shouldn't really affect your mindset. It should be just like high school baseball. When I've had problems with it in the past, and it's like, dang, this guy's gonna be a first rounder. This guy's 5 years older than me. It's kind of one of those things. It feels like you don't belong sometimes, but once you can kind of settle in that mindset of knowing you belong and you're there for a reason, you've put the work in and done all of that for a reason, then it kind of starts to simplify.
Georgia Tech has always had the hitters, seems like year after year. What are you seeing from the pitching staff, and who has caught your eye? You feel that they could really succeed this year.
Yeah, just overall, we have so much more stuff this year. I mean, we have guys that throw hard, guys with nasty breaking balls, guys that can really pitch, and I think overall it's a lot more options. Guys like Brady Jones, I think he's going to get a chance to start for us this year. He was Georgia State's closer last year. I mean, he's just really, really good fastball. He's got great stuff. Jalen Payton, he was 2 years ago. He was the number one senior in the country at Georgia Southern, and he's back and healthy. And I mean, he's got great stuff. Tate McKee has really taken that next step forward, and the other day he threw in our last scrimmage. We faced him, and I got 6 different pitches and 2 at bats, and I mean that one was a rough for me. I mean usually guys like that, I mean they got 2 really good ones, and then so you can kind of differentiate on one or the other. And he literally threw me six different pitches. I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. But Porter Bergman has been really
His
nasty.
ball moves, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean he can spin the crap out of it, and he's crazy athletic. I'm missing quite a few guys, but I mean just overall, I'm really excited about our pitching staff. I know. I mean, obviously, we haven't put anything on the paper yet, but just as a staff, we're so much more dynamic, and we have a lot more ways to get guys out this year.
Excellent.
Sweet.